Welcome to Who Yelling Now, Season 2, Episode 1, Copyright Mackenzie, for entertainment purposes only. Have you been good? Have you been really good your whole life? Done what you were asked, no, told to do? Did as society expected you to do? I'm a good girl. I'm a good boy. Well, what did it get you? Wealth? Fame? Friends? Health? The greatest lover ever? This season, we are going to be villains. Yes, I said it. We don't have to go far. Just turn around and look at your friendly neighborhood villain. It may be your family. It may be your co-worker. Damn, it may be you. Let's start at the beginning as we go on this journey of spoken word poems. First poem titled, The Last Time I Was Good. The last time I was good, I left a note on my old self's door. You can rest now. I'm done. She tried to be soft in a world that bites. Tried to forgive before the bruises even formed. Tried to pour peace into people who only sipped when it suited them. She was called strong, when really she was just stretched. Elastic morality, polite rage, a nice girl in a war zone. Being good wasn't good enough. It was invisible, expendable, disposable. So I burned her blueprint, buried the softness beneath tragedy, sharpened my intentions into weapons. Now I say no, like it's holy. Now I take without apologizing. Now I smile when it's profit. I'm not better. I'm visible. I'm not nice. I'm necessary. And if you think this is villain era, you're damn right. Because the hero role came with no pension. So call it a goodbye. Call it betrayal. Call it evil. But don't call it regret. That girl walked so I could fly in stilettos over the ashes of her restraint. Yes, friends, the journey begins to the other side. Not for me, but for all of us. Let's yell out perception of good until we get to what's real. Poem 2. Farewell to the nice girl. Farewell to the nice girl. Goodbye to grace that begged to stay, to silence worn like wool each day, to kindness stitched in my seams that choked my rage and starved my dreams. No more applause for shrinking small or virtue carved into a wall. I kissed the mirror one last time, then shattered it in perfect rhyme. I smiled while broke. I bled with pride, played fear while watching others lie. But justice don't reward the meek. She favors those who take, not speak. So, here I stand in shadow's coat. No thank you left, no softened note. Reborn in fire, trimmed in spite. A villain walking into the light. If you're still listening, come with me into the light of a villain's life. Keep your whys, your silly quotes of it's the environment, it's parenting, it's the devil. Poem 3, titled, Once I Was Just a Kid. Once, I was just a kid. I wasn't born with fire in my eyes. I was born into arms. Small ones, sticky with juice and wonder. I used to count stars, not casualties. I used to name clouds, not codes for denotation. I gave my toys voices, even the broken ones, especially the broken ones, because I believed everything deserved a second chance. Then came the day they didn't give me one. The teacher who said, "Be quiet, you're too intense." The friends who laughed when I cried. The love that loved everything about me except the truth. One cut at a time, I became a blade. Now they say, "How did this happen?" As if I formed in fog. But villains don't fall from the sky. We rise from neglect. We build from insults. We ascend through every no that tasted like worthlessness. Once, I just wanted to matter. Now, I want everything that does to burn. Friends, we are on our way to Villain Town. Some of us live there or surely visit. Some of us pray for our villains. Others enable, while others use the villains to borrow strength as they are weak without the bad guy or the bad girl. Next is poem 4, titled Before the Mask. Before the mask, I had a name, a small, soft thing that meant beloved in the spring. A lunchbox packed, a bike with flair, 2 crooked feet, uncombed hair. A dream to be a knight, not king, to rescue, not to rule or sting. But dreams, you see, can rot with time when no one guards the nursery rhyme. One bruise, one dare, one cruel remark. A spark was lit, then came the dark. And when the world forgot my face, I stitched a new one into place. So now they flinch, now I'm feared, the price of what they never heard. Before the mask I wished I wept, but every villain was once miskept. They say villains are born in shadows, but most of us were just children trying to stay warm in the cold. This was episode 1 of season 2. And we're not pulling punches anymore. Not that we ever were. We're talking mask, origins. What happens when good runs out and survival steps in? This season, we're not just yelling, we're asking. Who created the silence that made us scream? I am Olga Foreign. This is Who Yelling Now? See you next week in the next episode, if you're still brave enough to listen.